Yes, it's the Russ Parr Morning Show, and like every Thursday, we love to have Kendra McMillan on. Of course, Kendra is a senior policy advisor for nursing practice and work environment with the American Nurses Association, and she's also a registered nurse with a master's degree in public health. Good morning, Kendra. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, there's been really good news that we're hearing. Cautious good news about this new drug, remdesivir. You brought that up a couple of weeks ago that there was promising analytics that were coming out from the research from it. But then a week ago, we heard that it failed. And now they're saying, wait a minute, hold on. It does kind of work. What is your take on it?
Yes. So, with research, things are evolving every day. COVID-19 certainly is a fluid situation. And, we are working with, cautious optimism with the news regarding remdesivir that was released yesterday. What we're learning about remdesivir is the fact that it can act on the virus directly by stopping the replication process of the virus, but it can also shorten the amount of time it takes to recover from approximately 15 days to 11 days. So what we are learning is that, if they continue to go forward based upon this news, that, the FDA may possibly consider what they call an emergency use authorization of the medication, allowing doctors to prescribe the medication outside of the context of clinical trials. So
now, we want everybody to understand that this is a treatment. This is not a vaccine. Yes. Now, this vaccine that they're talking about coming out of Oxford in the UK shows some extremely promising results. Have you heard about that vaccine?
Yes. And thank you for pointing that out. Two different things. There is certainly a difference between treatments. So you already have symptoms and, you're going in and this is what they can give you to, prevent the progression of the illness. The vaccine, that's a preventative measure. So you get the vaccine, for immunity, and, it serves as a preventative effort. With vaccines, there's more to come on that. I've mentioned before that there are multiple vaccine studies that are currently underway. But the process is a long process. And, they're doing their best to expedite it. But the key thing that we need to remember is safety.
Yeah,
safety
absolutely.
is
we still have
so important.
Social distance and the whole nine.
Safety, even with regards to vaccines and medications, these are clinical trials, and the researchers need time to do their job, and they need time to make sure that this is a medication that isn't going to harm us. And with the vaccine in particular, it's going to take about 12 to 18 months.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so if you have to go to work, say you work at a movie theater in Texas, and you got to go to work tomorrow, what is the best way to protect yourself? If you've got on a mask and other people don't, are you protected?
A mask serves as a barrier in terms of source control. But honestly, at your employer, if you are required to work right now, the recommendation is that everyone should be wearing a homemade cloth mask as a means of source control, particularly for those that are either asymptomatic, so they have no symptoms, or pre-symptomatic. They've been exposed and there's no symptoms present yet, but, the virus is replicating within their system. The biggest thing is physical distancing, washing your hands, and not touching your face.
If you're in a controlled work environment, how often do you recommend changing your mask on your gloves, for in an 8-hour workday or something?
Right. So when we're looking at an environment that's not a medical setting, in those situations, gloves should be changed after, every contact with patients or when they become visibly soiled during patient care. When we're looking at non-medical settings with the cloth masks, they should be washed. I actually recommend washing those masks daily if you can, only because, when you're wearing your mask and, they can become soiled, you may inadvertently touch your mask without realizing that. And, what we know about the virus and the potential for it to stay on surfaces, you want to make sure that when you're putting that mask on again, you're reapplying or putting on a clean mask on your face. If you have access to more than one, I know that there are a ton of YouTube videos out there that will give step-by-step tutorials about how to use a T-shirt to make a mask. And you don't need to have any sewing skills, but it shows you how to cut up a T-shirt in order to make a mask that will stay in place, or how to use a bandana. Exactly.
Nice. Okay.
Use what you can at this point to protect yourself.
Awesome. Kendra, I really appreciate it. Kendra is the Senior Policy Advisor for Nursing Practice and Work Environment with the American Nurses Association. Of course, the American Nurses Foundation and the American Nurses Association launched the Coronavirus Response Fund for Nurses, which I think is incredible. You guys can make a donation. Text thanks to 20222 to make a $10 donation. Kendra, we'll talk to you next week, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye now.